So, what's in the bag? We've got Toothless. Let's build it. First stage of the build for Toothless is completed. It's looked like we're just building the core. Or actually, it looks like we're building a giant brick head in some way, shape, or form. But we got some nice, good curved pieces here. It looks like we got some ball joints happening here that are a little offset. So it's pretty interesting. We got a couple of little wedges on the side. Another little round plate in there. It looks like this is where his head's going to go because we got the little the plate here that's got the teeth on it, so you can turn the head and stuff like that. We got some nice little tiled pieces in this area here to give some curves and stuff like that. But all in all, it's looking pretty good. It's going together so super smoothly as well. And it should. It's freaking Lego. Here we have stage 2 completed for building Toothless. This stage, it's his hind legs. We actually have printed pieces as well, so there's no stickers so far. So we got a little here and a little print here, and we got his one paw here with the nice little parts in there to make it look like he's got nails. This piece just covers up, it gives it a nice contour. They just clip into with ball joints. Basically, they don't move or anything once they're in place, but it sits very well, as you can see. Sits really nicely. So that's it. It's just his hind legs. That's all we got done so far. Another stage done, and we've got more feet. Actually, we built up the back as well. So here's the back of Toothless. As you can see, we got some nice good detail of his back spine and stuff like that. A nice smooth surface in here. It looks like the tail is going to be parked right there. And we also built out this foot. No prints on those ones. So the only prints are right there, as we can see. But all in all, he's actually a decent size. I thought this was going to be a little bit smaller. Just big box, small build. But he's actually a good size build so far. And he sits really nicely. So it'll be really cool to get this fully finished. So let's keep going. We're just whipping through all these stages at the moment. So we've completed stage 4. Top part of his head, and we got some eyeballs. Looking good. We got a little spikes on the top of his head, and we got a little detail here. Looks like we're gonna put something in that area. Printed piece on each side for his eyeballs. Looking good. I do like the light color and all that. It looked like it is actually Toothless's eyes. Looks like we're gonna ball joint to hook his head into place so it can turn around. And of course, we still have to build the bottom half of his jaw and everything. But that is the bulk of that stage of the build, and it's looking pretty solid. So if we actually look, if you look at the size, if I put it roughly where it's probably going to be on him, this is actually going to be a pretty decent size and a really good display piece. So I'm looking forward to finishing this one. So a quick stage done, and we have more of his head completed. Look at this. He looks like Toothless. Another printed piece right in the middle of his nose there. So we got nice little scaling right there. Again, we got the printed pieces on his eyeballs. And right now, there's a couple of ways you can do his mouth for what you want sticking out of his mouth. But right now, we've got his tongue, which is on a nice little swivel piece, which is pretty cool. And his mouth does open up nicely to see all his lovely chompers. So he does actually have teeth. So there you have it. So the mouth opens up nice and smooth, as you can see there. It's looking good. Nicely formed. It looks like toothless. I'm really enjoying this build very, very much. We've got 2 more stages to go, and we should be complete. Stage 6 completed, and we have Toothless fully attached almost. All we have to do now, I believe, is the tail and the little things that you get extra with this build. But basically, that is him. There you go. His head and his neck are basically the main parts of this stage to get everything completely done. He even has his little harness on him as well, which looks pretty good. So we got some good things to make it look like he's got those metal buckles around his harness and all that. His head does move, so you can turn his head basically all 360 degrees if you really wish to, but his head is fully pulsable, and his mouth, as I said, does open up as well and all that, and his tongue does wag on this build. So he's looking absolutely fantastic. This is going to display so well with Stitch and the Lion King Simba, and maybe even Hay, because I have those ones as well. And we still have to build the Dalmatian, so I still have the big Dalmatian to build too. But he's looking awesome. Absolutely looking awesome. Last stage to come up, and then we are completed. We have completed Toothless, the build itself. Absolutely fantastic. Love this build. This was so much fun to build. It looks absolutely fantastic. You do get an extra little floppy fish, as you can see here. Let's just move Toothless out of the way here for a bit. Here's a little floppy fish. There's actually a printed fish eye and a little fish mouth on there as well, so it's a little wobbly. This has you can just stick it on where the tongue is, and you can just pop the tongue out, pop this back on, and it'll just sit in his mouth nicely. Also, you do have in his mouth the simulation that he's getting ready to blow some smoke or some fire, a little puff type scenario. So that just clips in at the top of the roof of his mouth. You can pop that out very easily and then let the fish in and whatever you wish to do. The tongue does move, as you can see. Nice big eyes. Does look like Toothless with the way the eye combination is with the coloring. Printed eyelids. We have a little prints of scales in certain areas of this. No stickers at all. As I said, his head does move nicely, so you can display him however you wish. He's got his harness on, which looks really great. We got a couple of small little wings on here, and another fantastic printed piece on his tail as well. So you can position how that you wish to do it. So all in all, this is a fantastic build. It's got some weight to it. It's pretty solid. So it looks really good. I'm very happy with this. His head does rotate around fairly easily. But all in all, this is going to look absolutely fantastic on a display. Definitely fully recommend it. Comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. As always, we're going to have a bunch of more videos coming to the channel, so just you might want to stay tuned and check out some more. Become a channel member if you want to see extra photos of the builds as I'm building it as well. Get early access to all the videos that are coming out and occasional members only builds that we'll do on the channel as well. So support the channel that way, becoming a channel member. Other than that, we'll see you guys in the next video.